Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this June 8th. Concert cancellations are nothing new in the music world, but it seems to be happening now more than ever. And I'm not talking about tour cancellations, you know, the blue dot fever thing that we've talked about. I'm talking concerts where people have saved up money, sometimes traveled far and stayed in an expensive hotel just to catch the show, only to hear about 2 hours before it starts, sometimes even while they're already at the venue, that the concert has been canceled. That's what I'm talking about, those last-minute cancellations. Let's recap the latest celebs who've pulled the plug in the past few days. In Orlando, Charlie Puth, who is on tour, so he's, at least been able to sell tickets, unlike those Blue Dot folks. He bailed on his concert series, though, for about 2 weeks. He was supposed to be on stage last Saturday, but posted on social media, quote, "I've been sick for the last few days, and now I'm being instructed to rest or else risk canceling more dates on this tour," end quote. He notes that he's been physically sick, unable to perform, and without a voice. Those were his words. Written, he didn't actually speak them. He's expected to resume touring later this month with stops in Europe. Morgan Wallen has demonstrated some odd and concerning behavior on the concert stage, and, well, in the general public, too. He made international headlines last week after he got frustrated with his piano on stage and flipped it over, breaking it. It actually had people laughing because it seemed like a cardboard piano, something that wasn't great quality. After that, he canceled his show days later in Pittsburgh after he again did something ridiculous on stage. More on that in a minute, but the speculation was that he was, he's either messed up or he's getting treatment or he just, had a hissy fit and didn't want to perform. Well, he later jumped on the gossip, calling it nonsense and saying that his show was canceled because of weather. Quote, "This morning, my team walked on the bus and told me they had been consulting with local officials and that I should cancel my show, and I said, why? They said that there was going to be strong winds in the area, and I said, okay. So that is what I did in that moment, and I trusted my team. So I did the best I could with the information I had in that moment. I've been seeing a lot of nonsense about me that is simply not true, and I just wanted to clear the air," end quote. So, what's the nonsense? Well, locals who took to social media said that the weather was not bad at all, and there was no reason to cancel the show. And this is where it gets juicy, alright? A local radio host tweeted, "Acrisure Stadium officials fuming. Sources confirm Wallen left town on plane before they even had meeting and demand they announce the cancellation after he was in the air," end quote. Another media personality said, quote, "A Saturday cancellation, even as weather clears, has caused a heel turn that may make him never welcomed back. Unbelievable turn of events," end quote. But at Friday's show in Pittsburgh, Wallen was caught on camera grabbing a cell phone out of a security guard's hand and threw it across the stage. The attendant was on the ground right near the stage when Wallen appeared to gesture to the phone that was being held up and then went back to it and grabbed it and threw it. A report from the scene said that it was a concert goer who gave the phone to the guard to record part of the song. We haven't confirmed anything about, whose property it was, if they got it back or anything like that, and we have not heard from Wallen about that incident. That's a check of your celebrity headlines for this Monday, June 8th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature